Criminal Law 1 3 years LLB. Disclaimer. All the published content is gathered from Internet and Sujata Law books by Gade Veera Reddy. An action committed or omitted, which constitutes an offense and is punishable by law is a crime. Crime is an unlawful act that is forbidden and punished by the state or the law. In other words, anything which is injurious to public welfare is a crime. Some import definitions. Austin, a wrong which is pursued at the discretion of the injured party and his representatives is a civil injury, a wrong which is pursued by the sovereign, or his subordinates is a crime. Paul W. Tappan, an intentional act or omission in the violation of criminal law, without justification and sanctioned by the law as felony or misdemeanor. Blackstone, an act committed or omitted in violation of a public law forbidding or commanding it. Crime is a violation of public rights and duties due to the community considered as community. Stephen crime is an act forbidden by law and which is at the same time revolting to the moral sentiments of the society. Kenny crimes are wrongs whose sanction is punitive and is in no way remissible by any private person, but is remissible by crowd alone, if remissible at law. Osborne, crime is an act or default which tends to prejudice of the community and forbidden by the law on pain of punishment inflicted at the suit of state. Difference between crime and offense. An offense is a breach of the law. All crimes are offenses, but not all offenses are crimes. Infractions and city code violations are generally not crimes, while nearly all violations in the penal code are crimes. X. Every crime is an offense but every offense is not a crime. Example, A is driving the vehicle with high speed, offense, and met with an accident and it causes injury to B, crime. He first made an offense by crossing the speed limit which were prescribed in Motor Vehicles Act 1988. And such injury to be because of overspeed, which means by a illegal act he made in another illegal activity and injury was occurred to other person because of his negligence. So, here the injury activity was called as crime and punishable severely than the offense. If it didn't hit B, then it's just an offense only. Elements of crime. 1. Actus rea. Latin term means guilty act. Def. A human conduct which the law prevents. X. A kills B with a knife and B died. This means injury is the result of actus rea. 2. Mens rea. Latin, ill intention. Def. The act itself does not constitute guilt until done with an ill intention. Exceptions to mens rea. 1. Public nuisance. 2. Environmental pollution, consumer rights, industrial cases. 3. Selling defective goods. These cases are dealt in different tribunals like environmental forums and consumer forums. Doctrine of mens rea in Indian Penal Code. The words mens rea is not used in India, but equivalent terms like fraudulent, dishonest, reason to believe, voluntarily and intentionally is used. However, in some general expectations provided in certain sessions. The criminal intent is presumed, so doctrine of mens rea become an essential element and become a part of Indian criminal law. To be continued. Thank you. Shugandhi Kiran.